Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Larissa and I would really appreciate if you go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. It will definitely make my day. Today's video is going to be my 10 tips on how to lose weight, pretty much on how I lost weight and how I think it would probably help you if you're interested on looking for a way to lose weight. Not necessarily fast, but to actually keep your weight off and do it a healthy way. So just let's get started. My number one tip is gonna be to drink a lot of water. Lots of water. So I thought I really was drinking a lot of water until I did the 1 gallon challenge, and I realized that I was struggling to finish that gallon. So I really recommend for you to keep track of how much water you're drinking instead of going with the 8 water bottles a day or marking them down somewhere. It's easier if you have a gallon of water and you take it with you. I like cold water. So at work we had a fridge, and I would take my 1 gallon of water, put it in the freezer or in the fridge, whatever, and I will have a water bottle with me and I will fill up that water bottle. At one point I already knew how many water bottles it would take for me to drink that 1 gallon. So after a while you don't have to use the gallon anymore, and I got to the point where I didn't have to. But for a beginner person, just go ahead and have a gallon of water. You don't have to, again, if you want like it cold, just put it in your fridge and serve yourself from that gallon. Mark it with times that you need to reach each, I guess, how much water you want to be drinking per each time. Like let's say you want to drink 32 ounces every 2 hours. I don't know, I didn't really think about this, but I don't know if that's the right math or that's how you want to do it. But let's say that's how you want to do it. So let's say by 9 o'clock, if you wake up at 7, by 9 o'clock you have to have already drink 32 ounces of water. By 11 o'clock you have to already drink another 32 ounces of water. So you can just pour in 32 ounces to have your marks done. Another easy way, it was for me, once I got down to like day 3, I think it was, then I started doing the marks because I kind of knew how much I would drink, because I noticed that in the morning I would drink a lot of water up until lunch. So mine didn't really look even all the way down. My lunch was like, let's say this is a gallon and this is half. My lunch will be down here instead of my half of the day. So by the afternoon, since I didn't drink that much water, I would just try to drink as much water in the morning, and that's how I did my timing on the gallon. But that really helped for me to get all my water down. Water flushes you out like nothing else. So it will make you go pee so much, and I feel like that just makes you lose weight. I don't know if I sound stupid for saying that, but that's how I felt, and it worked. Plus it keeps you full, which tricks your mind, or actually makes you realize that sometimes when you think you're hungry, you're just thirsty. So drinking water helps with that, with the cravings or anything like that. My tip number 2 is to eat lots of protein. And I don't know why I said eat lots of protein. To eat lots of protein. The leanest protein, I guess in my opinion, because I didn't really do any research, so don't hate me please if I'm wrong, or don't criticize me if I'm wrong, but I think it's fish or egg whites. So I ate lots of fish during my whole dieting plan. Tilapia. It got to the point where I hate the smell. I hate the thought of eating tilapia. I hate just seeing it. It was just disgusting. But I got back to the, okay, I can eat it. I just made it last week and I'm still eating some of it. I think I'm gonna eat some today with a salad, so I can eat it again. But it got to the point where it really will make me nauseous, because you eat it, if you want to lose the most weight, eating tilapia is the way to go. Tilapia and asparagus, believe it or not. Yeah, asparagus is nasty. I could do broccoli, not gonna say all day, but all day. Asparagus, I did it, I think 2 or 3 meals, and I was like, enough is enough. I don't want asparagus anymore. I don't like it. Well, but anyways, so the líneas that I would say is fish. So tilapia, salmon, tuna, mahi, any of that. Then you got your turkey. You want to get either the ground or your breast, turkey breast. When I go the ground turkey, I like it because I can make a lot of, like, instead of making ground beef, anything, you make ground turkey, and you kind of trick your mind that you're eating ground beef. So I like it now that I'm not doing a strict diet, because it keeps me really healthy. And like if I want to do pasta, I'll do like the veggie pasta, which has less carbs. And I add the turkey, ground turkey, so it's like I'm adding beef. And then I make like a actual like tomatoes in the can and just make my own sauce, so there's not that much sodium. So it's I don't know, I made it the other day and it was amazing. It lasted for a whole week, so it was great. But anyways, egg whites, you can either boil them or scramble them. I don't like protein shakes, so protein shakes will be included in here, but I'm not going to add it because I don't like protein shakes. So if you are like me and you don't like protein shakes, you're going to eat a lot of eggs. Like, you're going to be buying an 18 pack of, actually, let's say a 20 pack of egg per week or more. So just be prepared if you want to do a strict diet. You're going to be eating a lot of eggs. Like, you need protein in the morning for the first meal. That will be one of my other tips. Let's say tip number 3, which is, wait, let me just finish. So egg whites, boil or scramble, and then you got the chicken breast. Chicken breast, all that. The leanest, of course, is fish. So if you want to lose the most amount of weight, just go with the tilapia. It's easy, it's cheap, and it's affordable. So go ahead with that. So my tip number 3 is to eat 6 times a day, smaller portions. You want your breakfast to have some protein, so I like egg, and I would do egg with oatmeal. That was my protein, and I wouldn't have veggies, which you're supposed to have veggies, but I wouldn't have them. So egg in the morning, then you have midday snack before your lunch, and that will be 3 egg whites. And then you have your lunch, which you can have your fish with whatever you have. And then after that, before dinner, you'll have another snack, which it will be 3 egg whites, at least for me. And then you will have dinner, and you can have your fish or ground turkey or whatever you have for dinner. And then before bed, you will have another 3 egg whites. So that's 3, 6, 9, plus whatever you eat for breakfast, 12 eggs per day. So a 20 carton does not last you for longer than a day and a half. So I was wrong. It's not a week, a day and a half. So yeah, a lot of eggs, a lot of eggs. I was buying an 18 pack of egg every 2 days. Yeah, so anyways, 6 small meals a day. If you don't like protein shakes, egg whites. My tip number 4 is gonna be no alcohol. No alcohol. No alcohol at all. If you want to lose weight, just dump the alcohol, forget the alcohol. Do it for a 6-week period and see how you be transformed. By then, you either don't miss it anymore and you keep going, or you do your 6 weeks and you lost your weight. So that's tip number 4. Tip number 5 is fasted cardio. Fasted cardio I learned with my friend that actually helped me and coached me through, like, before my wedding. Fasted cardio is when you work out in the morning right before you eat anything. So you've been fasting. Oh, I'm talking too fast. So you've been fasting all night. You go work out in the morning, and that's why it's called fasted cardio, because you're on an empty stomach, so you burn fats that are already stored, not fats that you've consumed in the day. So when you work in the afternoon or work out at lunchtime, you have already eaten some calories, so you have to burn those fats or calories in order to get to the ones that are being stored. So I don't know if I'm making myself clear, but fasted cardio is really good for you. So try to do it at least 2 or 3 times a week, or even every day that you're working out. Because it will definitely significantly change the way your workout routine goes. With that being said, what am I on 6? So my 6th tip will be to work out at least 5 to 6 times a week, 1 hour per day at least. If you can do an hour and a half, that would be awesome. If you can't, then just do 1 hour, 5 to 6 times a week. You're good to go. Seven will be no sugars, just like no alcohol, no sugars. Give yourself a 6-week period with no sweets. Now, with my tip number 8 of allow yourself a cheat meal a week. That includes your sweets. So for a cheat meal, I would save them for either Saturday or Sunday and go out with my husband and have a cheat meal. A good cheat meal would be a burger with French fries or sweet potato fries, even better. And then you can have a dessert of like a frozen yogurt. That would be a perfect dessert for you to have for your cheat meal day. Also, pizza is not so good, or like carb loading is not so good, but anything like maybe I mentioned the burger or steak with like mashed potatoes or sweet potato or something like that is still kind of healthy-ish, like something in your plate, it's kind of healthy-ish, and then you have like a nice steak, or again, like I said, like a burger. I would usually go for a burger. That was my to-go on a cheat meal. I think once I had pizza, but that was later on towards my program, which I had already lost most of the weight that I wanted to lose. So yes, you can have sugar once a week, and you can have a cheat meal once a week. So use it wisely and look forward to that. So do really good the whole week, and then you're like, oh yes, cheat meal. It feels amazing. So my tip number 9 goes to finding your motivation. Find a motivation and stick to it. Like I mentioned in the video before, that I really had no motivation on my lose 60 pounds postpartum. Oh my god, I can't even talk. But anyways, I'll put it on here somewhere so you guys can go ahead and go back to it if you haven't watched it. But yeah, I needed to find motivation this time around. And like I did the first time, I went and joined the camp. That was my motivation. Great. Then I had the motivation for the wedding. That was my motivation. I had a goal set and I met it. So now my motivation and what I'm doing is, I want to lose this weight before Christmas. I want to cut my hair. Yes, all this. I want to cut it and have like a nice long bob. So that's a little bit of my motivation, and I want to do it once I get back to my original weight. We also want to get pregnant soon next year. So, and I'm very excited because I love baby videos and I love like pregnancy updates, and I love doing those. I enjoyed them a lot with my baby, with Marabella, so I really will enjoy it with the next baby. And I'm excited because I'll start early on the pregnancy rather than later. But motivation. So those are all my motivation to lose the weight. I went on Pinterest and tapped a whole bunch of workouts and made my Pinterest feed to be healthy recipes and all this stuff, so I can motivate myself. Watching that stuff motivates me. So I have a butt challenge and a arm challenge again, and I mentioned that in my past video, and that's keeping me motivated. It goes day by day, so if I skip a day, I have to catch up, and it sucks. The squats sucks the most. I'm at like 80 squats and I skipped 3 days, and it's hell because I'm trying to catch up, and now I don't have any rest days, because on those rest days I have to catch up on the day that I'm behind, so I can finally be up to date. But anyways, find your motivation and keep your mind focused on that, whatever it is, whether it's a wedding, whether it's a birthday, Christmas, an event, anything you want, get the day on and focus on that day and meet your goals. And lastly, keep track of your success. Weigh in. You don't have to weigh in every day. Don't weigh in every day. Definitely don't weigh in every day. But weigh in the way I was doing. I was weighing in Wednesdays and Saturdays. And I would check into my coach. Check in with a friend. Check in with your husband. Check in with your mom, best friend, your sister, anybody. Just check in with somebody. Do it with a friend. That will be best, because then you can check in with each other. And Wednesdays, send in your weight. And Saturdays, take a picture. Take a picture of yourself on the mirror for front and side view. And on that picture, I don't know, there's millions of apps that you can edit your photos on your phone. And write on there the weight that you are on that Saturday and what week you're on your losing weight program. Whatever you are doing, your goal, to meet your goal. If you have 6 weeks, if you have 2 months, if you have 3 months, week 1, week 2, week 3. Take the picture, put it on there. That's what I've been doing, and that really, really motivates me when one week I see that I'm 185 and the next week I'm 182 or 183. I mean, and I see the difference. I see a amazing change on my body, and that alone motivates me to do better for the next week, so I keep going down. So what bigger motivation than that? Keep track of your success and give yourself a pat in the back. Feel proud that you are doing it. You're getting up and you're going for it. There's millions of people that aren't, and they're regretting it and feeling sorry for themselves. And if you don't do anything about it and you sit on the couch and watch TV all day, then I'm sorry for you, but I can't help you, or you can't help yourself. Get up, go work out, start eating healthy, and just do it. Find your motivation and do it. And I hope this video was very helpful for you guys. I hope these tips help as much as they have helped me. And again, I'm gonna try to go ahead and do some more losing weight videos, because I'm really trying to stay motivated. I think this is a great way to stay motivated and keep track of my success, like I've been saying. So I might start a little series of lose weight with me, and I think it'll be very exciting. I think it'll be very exciting to do. So keep tuned for that, and thank you guys for watching. Bye.